boy, alright, let's get this one out of the way. I am a major proponent of taking the good with the bad, so you can appreciate the good more faithfully. But my god, sometimes it's really difficult. My First Girlfriend is a Gal is one of those shows that makes you feel unclean. Like, no holds barred, this is an assault on everything decent, insulting to you as a human being, unclean. And maybe you're thinking, hey, you're maybe taking this a bit too harshly. Give it another chance. Let me tell you, I watched this 3 times. First when it premiered, and 2 more times for Ani-vember, subbed and dubbed, and it did not get any easier. Okay, so what's the story so horrible that warrants the criticism and moral shunning? Junichi is a virgin. Yep, that's the main draw of his character arc. He and his very creepy friends self-loathe as they witness their peers in relationships. Feeling particularly horrible about themselves, his friends force him to ask out Yukana, a stylish, popular wildcard girl, because they think she'll let him sleep with her. Yukana agrees because of the rumors surrounding her, and thus the unlikely couple form. Can these lovebirds find it in themselves to truly love each other through the obstacles of friends, rumors, and Junichi's blandness? Well, as someone who's seen this show at least 3 times, no. And I don't mean they'll start falling in love with each other. I mean they have some of the worst chemistry I have ever seen in romance ever, and I'm including whatever the hell the happening was. Most of that lies on how one-note Jun is. Aside from the typical shy, nice mediocrity his archetype tends to have, the prominent problem isn't what he is alone, but rather what he is in a group setting. Whenever he's talking with his friends, other girls, or Yukana, he just doesn't command the scene. It always feels like he's in for the ride rather than taking the reins for himself. It shows in his bland performance and non-existent uniqueness. It's the complete opposite for Yukana. She actually controls her screen time quite well. Even when she's not the focus of a scene, she still stands out in a fashionable sense. The issue lies in what she is by herself. Whenever she's not with someone, you're left with the revelation of what is she? Not as a character in the show, but as a person with a life. She's far more demanding of the audience's attention versus Jun that when you do see them together, there's a great imbalance of the means of the relationship. It's hard to root for them because Jun's arc is a flat cliched mess of growing up that works against Yukana's emotional cliched arc of being seen beyond her looks. You get the feeling that whenever they're with each other, they're going out for the sake of the story, not for telling one. Speaking of the story, what else is there to it? Well, Jun has a bunch of girls trying to get with him. Okay. Yukana's friend tries to break them up. Sure. And, actually that's about it. Yeah, real exciting. You see the problem? These are plot lines we've seen before, and they don't do anything new with them. Really, the purpose of this entire show is to flaunt the fan service, which is honestly a disservice. There are 2 purposes to the characters. 1, be sexy, and 2, comment on that sexy. It's so lazy, I swear, they're self-aware of how laughably gross it all is. And maybe it is. Maybe I can't read deeply into how this is actually a commentary on sexuality or something. But I don't know, man. If your main character, who is supposedly normal, runs with a clique consisting of incels and pedophiles, I don't think there's much water to that theory. And yes, I said pedophiles, with one of the particular friends really into grade school kids. It's just baffling how much these characters disgust you. And after it's all done, you'll remember the promised fan service, but the gross leanings the situations and the comedy plunges you into. Finally, the only good thing about the show is the censorship, which isn't fantastic, but compared to everything else, at least does give off the self-aware vibes that prior argument can attest to. But other than that, this is just a mess. 10 episodes is 10 episodes too long. It's a pile of horny bait drivel that says nothing but takes everything from you. If you really want to watch it, be ready to turn off your brain, and honestly, maybe even any hint of innocence you have left, because it will be sullied if you don't.